action. Well, let's see how it pans out. I don't think we can host the Sports Festival this year.
Okay, so the National Sports Council will definitely meet, and from their decision, that's when they're going to know if they're going to go the way the youth games, the National Youth Games happened, because they had to take it, upon themselves, get fund from the private sector and take it to Ilori, and of course they were able to do that. If that's what they can do to the National Sport Festival, but it's something that should, involve everyone so that all athletes can participate. Moving from that now, let's talk about the Super Falcons, because some of the games are coming up today, and of course some of the games coming up today, Cameroon will be in action, Egypt will be in action, South Africa will be in action, of course Zimbabwe will also be in action today. But our focus is obviously going to be on our own girls, a quote coming from the coach. Okay, there you have the fixtures for Group A. Today's game starting 4 p.m. Cameroon and South Africa will be playing. Zimbabwe and Egypt will also be in action. Cameroon, of course, atop the group, 3 points. They won their opening game against Egypt 2-0. In South Africa and Zimbabwe, that ended goalless, so they are having 1 point each. Well, Egypt at the bottom of the group is early days, but then that's going to tell us who Super Falcons is going to face in Group B, because we know we're going to top that group anyway. Well, coming from the coach now, Florence Omagbemi, she says that game is actually a process. They just started the game. It's the first game, process of finding your feet. But process of finding your feet and you're scoring 6 goals, okay, this is our first game, and we are in the process of finding our feet. We're through with Mali and looking forward to Ghana, which is tomorrow. Our focus is to defend our trophy, and we've just started. Before the match, there was no special talk to a particular player. The technical team spoke to the players collectively and passed on the message to them. And that was what happened in that game, because they got a very, very good result from that one. Sister Toshola also has been talking about the fact that she scored about 4 goals. She says it's not all about her, it's all about the team. And what is the focus? The focus is we shouldn't concede in the first 20 minutes, but from there we can go on. She says this is just the first match, and our approach was not to concede in the first 20 minutes. When we went to the dressing room, we came back stronger in the second half and did better. So basically, I didn't come with a personal target in mind to win the most valuable player or the top scorer, rather to make my country, Nigeria, proud. That's coming from Asisat Ashola. Now, this girl started so well. For you, the trophy is the least they can get.
Yeah, definitely. But the good thing about the team is involving new technical crew and new tactics. For those who know Florence Omagbemi, during her days at the national team, she is a very technical person. And with the other people she has, we have Perpetual Culture, we have Anne Chejina, and other people on the board. So what we've seen, in the past we used to see Okpara Nozi as the top striker, Asisat Oshola as the supporting striker, then Francis Odega comes from the left, they have Esther Sunday from the right. But what we've seen now, we'll be able to create a new style of play that even the right fullback was always throwing most of the passes to Oshola, and Oshola was being complemented by Francisca Odega. So it is not a one-person team. It's just, like Oshola said, it's just fortunate that she was able to nip the ball and get most of the goal. Anybody can score in this team. In the past, when you have 1 or 2 strikers not clicking, then the team is being, you just try, the team is being stopped from doing their play. But now their style of play is involving from the midfield, and even from long passes. We saw most of the goals Oshola scored came from some long passes, and she utilized her experience. Now we've seen the essence of going to play professional football. And we also see some of the other players have also developed and brought their experience into the game. It is for us to not just win this tournament. My target is that we improve from this so that we take it to the world stage. Now is a new process, and the NFF must support this team. The sport ministry, everyone must invest in this project, because what happened to the Falcons is a function of our league that was not functioning. So we got to the tournament. When we got there, we were not prepared psychologically, and that's why we lost 6-0. By the time we woke up, we were not able to bounce back better, and we got a 6 point. If we had got prepared better, we would have just, even if you are losing to Japan, we lose 1 or 2 goals to Japan. We came second 4 years ago. 2 years ago. We came second again in 2010. So we shouldn't be crashing out in the first round of this tournament because we didn't do our homework very well, because there was the lacuna in the league development. Thank God the NFF have come on board, bringing the right people to resuscitate the league. Let's see how we go. But we must compliment on this Falcons. When these Falcons won the last Nations Cup, nothing was given to this team. The Falcons went to the World Cup 2015 in Canada. Nothing was given to this team. Now, the team was disbanded, new coaching crew and everything. Now they are doing well. Let us invest on this team so that the future is about the international stage, not the African stage.
That's the way this.
Yeah, I mean, Toby, you've made your points. The next game is against Ghana. Surely that one is going to be a lot tougher than what they saw against Mali. And,
Omagbemi was saying yesterday that she's not even thinking about Ghana. She's taking her team according to, she's just not concentrating on the opponent. What she wants to do is to just make sure her tactical plan, like Oshoala said, their strategy is not to concede. If you see, initially they struggled against the Malians the first 20 minutes, but by the time they came into the game, they changed their formation. With time, you see, Odega was operating from the right. Later, she went to the left. Oshoala came again. Then all the passes from the middle, the Malians were choking the midfield. So they abandon the midfield play and start throwing those long balls, and that's why they were able to get the goals. So it's about whatever Ghana brings, they have a solution to any of their tactics. If they come from the midfield, they will be physical because they'll be one of our arch rivals in the continent. But we have what it takes to overcome the Ghanaians.
Okay, that's the way it is, and hopefully they can. I'm still talking about the funding now because it's upsetting. Especially when the minister said, "Look, I didn't know about it. No memo to that did not."
Okay, quickly, I actually even wanted to say that the minister said the Nigerian Football Federation did not make any personal appeal to the ministry concerning the Super Falcon. I find it that very ridiculous. I expect the NFF to come out with a statement and say, what is their plan for this thing? They keep telling them we don't have money. You guys should manage. You guys should. Even the way they travel out of the country, it was ridiculous because they were just parking about 3-4 buses at the airport before they travel and everything. Now we don't even know what's their plan. If the Super Eagles is going for a tournament, we cannot compare the Falcons to the Super Eagles, but at least they are the senior national team, female national team, so that you cannot give what you don't have. If you give these girls sense of belonging, if it's even 1,000, if you are giving the Super Falcons $5,000, Super Eagles $5,000, if you are even giving them $500, we are not even saying $1,000. Let them be specific. This is $500 for a match you guys are winning, and this is what they know what they are playing for. These are mothers. Some of them are breadwinners in the house. So it's so ridiculous that the Nigerian Football Federation does not even have a cut plan. I keep saying it. I've been in female football for more than 10, 20, 15 years. And that is the passion I have. That's why I cover female football. And that's why you on this program, you make sure that you talk about female football until, at the time, people saw us as antagonists. But we are just interested in the development of the women league in this country. So let the NFF come out with a clear-cut plan for the female football. Now they've done it with the league, trying to put people in the right place. Let us have what we have for the Falcons so that we can know what they are playing for. Because even when they won the last one, today nothing was given to the team.
No allowances. Okay, we'll go for a break now. We'll come back. We'll look at the papers and, of course, the UEFA Champions League.